Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to work on getting the top end of our 6.0 put back together. So in the last video, y'all seen we set the motor back in the truck. Still need to get under there and throw the nuts on for the motor mounts. A few more bolts still for the transmission, but that's not a big deal. And then we'll go ahead, throw our up pipe on here. I need to get the oil cooler cleaned up. I need to get the intake cleaned up as well as the EGR. We'll get those thrown back in. But anyway, with that being said, let's get after it here and see what we can get done. All right, so the up pipe is in. The heat shield for the up pipe is also in. Got the nuts on these. We got all of the torque converter nuts tight, so they're good. Those are good. We didn't tighten the up pipe because I think it's recommended to put the turbo in, seat it, and then tighten it up. That way you're not fighting it or putting unnecessary stress on the bellows, the flexible sections. So we got that. The oil cooler, we got it outside. We just cleaned it up. We're letting it drip, and then we'll pull it back in. We'll wipe the bottom of it off where it seats into the valley. We'll get the valley pre-filled with oil, put our screen in, and set our oil cooler in here in just a moment. Then after that, we'll set our EGR cooler back in, and it'll be ready for the intake. All right, so we got after it. I threw the oil cooler in. We got the galley pre-filled with some brand new oil. We threw our new screen in, threw the oil cooler in, threw the EGR cooler back in as well. It is not fully tight. The up pipe is not fully tight either. We'll do the tightening after we get the turbo in. Then we throw our intake on, so the intake is on. Our oil filter housing, fuel filter housing combo, it's just on there to protect the deal that runs through there, and that'll keep stuff out of it as well. So I do need to cover this up because we have this open hole here, and then our turbo feed also, and then back there we have our turbo drain. So for us next will be tomorrow. We'll pull this guy back off. We'll shove our turbo drain in there, stick the turbo in it. We are going to put a little bit of fresh oil in the turbo, and then we'll put our feed and stuff back on. But before we put the feed on, we need to run the wiring harness. So that'll be that. But that's why we haven't put any of the accessory drive on, is because we need to run the wiring harness. The wiring harness here runs between the block and the compressor to the crank sensor. Over here, I believe it's a little easier for the cam sensor, but we're gonna go ahead and leave the power steering pump off for now until we run all of our wiring. So, like I said, that'll be the next steps. But our wiring harness is right there. So I'm gonna get that guy cleaned up a little bit and get it ready to go on. So it should be fairly simple. We are quickly running out of parts back here. Our glow plug harness we also need to throw on. But like I said, next we will be ready for next we'll throw our feed line in. We'll mess with the glow plug harness stuff and wiring. So I don't exactly know what'll be next. I need to look back and on my pictures and see kind of what's what. But guys, I'm gonna get this thing all covered up here, and we'll probably get ready to end this one out. So we've made really nice progress today, because this morning this thing didn't have a motor in it. The motor was sitting right there. So pretty happy with that. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, we got our turbo pedestal on. So everything everything is in, you know, for this stuff wise. Only thing that'll come back off that I know for sure will be our filter housing. But like I said, it's just on there to protect the little plastic thing that likes to break off. So that's that. But yes, EGR cooler is back in. This bolt here was kind of stripped. This EGR cooler had a helical in it that somebody had also stripped at some point or another, which was fantastic for me because unbeknownst to me, when I bought it, it was raining. So, yep, that looks like it. Threw it in the bed of the truck and came home with it. And like I said, when we put the oil cooler in, it the thing was stripped. So, it monkeyed up that bolt. So I took trusty tap and die set, got that bolt cleaned up, and it is in there. So everything is good to go as far as this goes. So tomorrow is another. Oh, forgot about that little extension there. Tomorrow is going to be a nice busy day as well. So we're going to call it here, and it's already getting dark. It's like 8 o'clock already, or something like that. So anyway, guys, I think that's going to be a wrap for this one. So with that being said, we are making really nice progress. I'm very happy with it, and I'm hoping to have this truck done by the end of the week for me. Gonna be a bunch of videos for y'all, but hoping the end of the week for me, because there's somewhere I really want to drive this truck this weekend, which I think would be pretty nice. So anyway, I need to get a thumbnail. There we go. But anyway, like I was saying, we're making really good progress. I'm very happy with the progress that we are making. So like I said, tomorrow is going to be a super busy day. I don't know if we're going to get to work on this at all. I am going to order a brake caliper because that thing is still stuck. So I am going to order a caliper. I also need to get an oil filter. We'll go ahead and throw a fresh filter in this thing. I got oil, I got coolant over there. I have a fresh coolant filter in that brown box over there. So we'll throw a fresh coolant filter on it when we go back together. Also, we did pull the drain plug out, and we kind of blew the down into the pan to make sure there was no dust or debris kicking around, or when we wash this thing, anything like that. There was no foreign material came out of the pan, so makes me feel a little better about that. And yeah, so anyway, guys, that is gonna be a wrap for this one. Tomorrow, for me anyway, Silver Bullet is actually coming out to the house. Y'all know we put wheel lights on it the other day. The guy who won the truck is going to be driving that truck from here in Central Arkansas to Orange Beach this weekend. So we are going to be polishing the KG1s. We're going to throw those back on the truck, and then he's taking my stocks, putting on Silver Bullet, and he's going to use those to go down there and back with. And then he's going to swap 28s and 38s on down there. And he's not even putting the truck in the show, which is wild. But regardless, we got to do that. So we got to polish these. We're going to put those on the truck. I got to go to my mom's in the morning, do some stuff as well. And then we're also going to be changing the rear diff fluid in Silver Bullet because the diff cover's leaking. So we're going to get it resealed. Go ahead and change the fluid in it. We're going to be powder coating some stuff for him. Got some stuff, I think, to paint for him as well. So tomorrow's going to be a very busy day, is what I'm getting at here. So that'll be that. So again, I don't know how much we're going to get done on this 6.0 tomorrow, but today is Monday, and again, I'm hoping to have this thing done before like noon on Friday. So we're making really good progress. I have everything here, so that's also nice. So Really, the only thing we have left, we're waiting for our new tunes to come in from Blessed Performance. I already got Matt all the info for everything for that. I need to powder coat some more stuff. We have our wind deflector. We have our wire loom cover under that head gasket set box. Our charge pipes, our cold air intake also need to be done. We're going to have to do a little touch up on the sandblasting on that stuff. I have a new degas bottle that I need to sandblast that is getting powdered. The wire loom cover I need to sandblast as well. So we're really trying to get this like as sealed as possible before we sandblast, because that makes a mess in here, a big dusty mess that is. And then I have this little cover, probably shouldn't touch with my hands because they're greasy, but I have this cover that we are also going to sandblast, and I'm going to powder it as well. So also just got in a new map sensor from ITS. Big thank you to Nathan for getting this out super quick. We're going to get that installed on here. I'm also powder coating the bracket for that. So I need to get the sensor off of that. We'll get everything taped up, plugged up, and we're going to powder coat that bracket, which is going to get rid of this guy. So this guy, throw that there. That guy is a 30 PSI sensor. So we're going to be replacing it because we're going to be making all the boost with our new Turbo Time Turbo. So anyway, I got 6 or 7 videos now to edit tonight. I'm going to work on that tonight as well. And like I said, first thing in the morning, I got to run to Little Rock, to my mom's house, do some stuff. But we are making really, really good progress on this. Another thing we're going to be powder coating, just for the heck of it, is, yes, sorry Matt, we're getting rid of your laser engraving, our bracket here for our regulator, return regulator. So I'm going to get that guy off there. We're going to powder coat it as well, in our candy purple, which looks beautiful, and it's got dust all over it, but looks very, very nice. So have that stuff there. But anyway, guys, like I said, I think it's going to be a wrap for this one. So with that being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.